Hi everybody, this is Diane. As you can see, I have a lot of things here to show you. So this is a mishmash video. I'm going to be sharing with you some digital kits from a new to me Etsy shop and some more vintage children's books that I got from the Junkyard's Daughter. So, but first, let me show you the tags that I was working on in the last video, where I was making tags inspired by Nancy at Wishes and Weeds. I was doing the last tags were going to be lace collage, and I had the pieces laid out but not glued because I wanted to come back to it and look at it with fresh eyes. I was feeling rushed. So this is glued down pretty much exactly how I had it laid out. This one is pretty much the same, except I just kept thinking it needed something else, and I ended up just putting a lace behind the pink, which is very subtle. It kind of blends in, but you can see it, and I think it was just what it needed, and I added that little butterfly. So I just wanted you to see how that pink one ended up. Also, look at this. This is all sewn together. I have to do some finishing touches, I think, on some of the ephemera inside, but this is the one for my friend, and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this ribbon on. I didn't sew it on yet because it's kind of stiff, but I want to put the other one together before I do a flip through. So I just wanted you to see I finally am making progress because I got my thread and my beeswax from Amazon. So now let me show you these digital kits. Janet Rockwell and her Etsy shop is called Rockwell Design Crafts, and I will link her shop. She invited me to select a digital kit or two. I told her I liked both of them, these two, and she could just choose whichever one she wanted me to highlight, but she gave me both. So she knows that I can't make the journals immediately because I have other projects lined up, but I'm excited to make these journals. So I told her I would print them and show them to you and link her shop, and then I will also link her shop again when I make the journals. This set is called Vintage Tailored Ladies, and it has lots of big flowers, as you can see, and vibrant colors, and some vintage ladies in tailored clothing. There are 8 pages plus 2 pages with this kind of a marbled design that is light enough to be written on. One has a frame, and they're different. The pattern is different, and one has the frame and one does not. So I printed the 8 pages, and then I backed 4 of them with this design and 4 with the other design. So let me show you what the pages are. My printer sometimes will pull the paper in wrong, so it pulled this in incorrectly, and it cut off a tiny bit here but made this part wider, which is very annoying when that happens, but I deal with it. So this is not the fault of the digital creator. This is my printer that made it print crooked like that. But again, we have the flowers and then the ladies in their coats. Looks like from the 40s, these images. This one did it too. So I can either trim this off, just makes the page slightly smaller, and then I would still have to trim that border off, or I can put something on the edge there, washi tape or something. This one is muted with a marbled background, and this one is bright with a music background. And we have some lines. This could have been printed on the back of one of the pages. This did it too. Why is it doing it so much? There's that one. She looks a little saucy. These are so pretty. And then there are pages of some ephemera. So we have some labels and tickets. More labels and tickets. I could stamp on those. Well, I could stamp on the other ones too if I wanted. Some fussy cut flowers. And I printed these on cardstock. These lined journal cards. And some tickets with words. And these pieces, I could use them as journal cards or tuck spots. Even make a little booklet out of them. So there's lots to play with in that set, and I'm very anxious to make a journal with it. The other one is very, very unusual. At least I thought so. It's called Variations on a Theme, and I see the music background here is from a piece of music called Theme and Variations, which would mean that it has a main theme and then it develops into different variations that you go through and play. So she called this kit Variations on a Theme. But it's so unusual with the beautiful flowers that look, the dewdrops look wet and the glassware looks like glassware. And I love flowers and I love glassware and I love music. So this is just beautiful. Look at the beautiful plate here and this flower. The colors are stunning. Oh, and there are, I think, 4 colored backgrounds, different colored backgrounds. So there's yellow. I printed 2 of each background, and again, there are 8 of these types of pages. There's that. Kind of green and blue. Look at that bottle, though. It's amazing. It's just so pretty. There's script behind it. This one is a tan or beige. This one has a straw hat. There are some moths or butterflies or both. And this one is yellow. I love the way the jar looks. I love the backgrounds too. They're all different. Not all the same types of backgrounds. Look at this one with the music and then the birds. So beautiful. It's doing, my printer was doing that a lot more in these batches than it normally does. It's very annoying. That's very pretty. Oh, look at the pink one. I don't think we saw the pink background yet. Pink and a little bit of yellow. This one has a house in the background, and look at that bowl. Just beautiful. The pretty fan. And then the ephemera includes, I printed these on cardstock because there are tabs and a library card, this pocket that says this journal belongs to, and some other pieces. And then we have some pockets and little cards and tags. So this is a lovely kit. I'm very excited to use this one too. I still have Lorna's shabby chic wallpaper that I'm going to be using as a design team project. I'm supposed to have one from Victoria Designs, but the one I picked wasn't ready yet, and it's been quite a while, and I still don't have notification that it's ready, which is fine. I've got plenty to keep me busy, but so I have quite a few design team projects to work on. So now, let me show you what I got at the Junkyards Daughter. I guess it's a thrift store. I guess I would call it a thrift store. She has clothing at the front. It's kind of a long, narrow store. There's clothing at the front, and then there are glass cases. There's quite a bit of jewelry. They're not all vintage. I don't think. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention. There's glassware and there's other things, but I mainly just paid attention to the books. So this is the New Basic Readers. It's a warped book. I don't think I'd be able to make a journal out of that. Maybe. It's not that bad. But it's in rough shape. But this is old, obviously, but it is 1949. Wait, that was that story. 1952. The pictures are so adorable. Got some tape in there. My wrist is really, really sore today, even with the brace on. I don't know why. So, these are the ones, I always looked forward to these stories with the caricature type of drawings because they were more like fairy tales, I guess. I just really liked those books, or those stories when I was in school. Look, Little Mouse Dances. That's so cute. And then look at this. I keep finding this book. This is an old version. This was 25 cents. The Little Red Hen. I just sold one of these. I think I got the one that I kept is this version, and I got it from that store, the Junkyard's Daughter. And I sold the one that I already had in my stash because I wanted to keep the older one. And then I found this one. The older one has the same, or the newer one that I sold has the same illustrations. It just has a different cover. This one is 1954. Somebody drew on it. So I'll probably put this one in my shop eventually when I get to it. This page is torn because that book sold really fast when I put it in my shop. So I think you guys would like that one. Here's another fun one, At Play. 1951. I told you when I showed you the other books that I bought there, this was only the second time I've been in that shop. They're not open all the time. They're not open every day, and they don't open till 10 o'clock in the morning. So they're not always open when I go by there. But anyway, when I was showing the books I bought the last time, I said that she was pricing more books. So I wanted to go back and see what she added. I love the pages, the illustrations in this book. These children are so cute. There's some Christmas ones too. Look at these. There's some Halloween pictures. So that's just a really fun book. My first dictionary, the Beginner's Picture Word Book. Every word a picture. This one is dated 1948. Every now and then there's a large full-page picture with words to identify the object, so that's a pretty fun book. I got this Raggedy Ann shape book. It's bent, but I thought I could use the pages in a book. Very cute. This is adorable. Oh, let me tell you the year of this one. 1969. Oh, 1977 for this printing. This one looks older, but let's see. I just thought this was really cute. It's kind of like the top layer is crumpled up here, but I didn't really want it for the cover anyway. Somebody wrote on this page. But you get a picture on one side and the text on the other, I think. There are pictures on both sides on some pages. Quite a lot of markings in the book, and I don't see a year. Oh, is it back here? It is not. But look at those adorable pages. The days of the week, the months of the year. That's adorable. And I got this one, another shaped book, the baby animal book. Someone sent me, I think it might have been Purio, sent me a tiny little shaped book of the same book, but it was in German. And I think I pulled out that book from my stash and put it with my children's book pages that I wanted to use in my book reader's journal. I think I pulled out the pages that I had left from it. It's so cute. I remember this page from that little book and this one. Look at that. Adorable. And then I think all the rest are these. So I got a whole stack of these tall books that are very old. They are 13 inches tall. So I just want to take some time and look through these because the illustrations are so precious. This one doesn't have a cover on it. So I can see taking some of the best of these illustrations from these books and making journals with putting those illustrations on the cover. I think this doesn't belong in this book. But these are two partial books. Look at those. So cute. Look at this little girl. She's so precious. I've got so many wonderful books with these types of illustrations that I absolutely love. She dropped an egg. Look at the chickens looking at that broken egg. There's another partial. Oh, that's the same one we just looked at. Let's see the animals on the farm. This one is 1946. Look at how pretty. I guess I better zoom out for these bigger books. Very sweet. This one doesn't have a cover. More chickens. Lots of rabbits. We've been looking at lots of farm animals in these books. This, I think, goes with this book. This goes with a different book. ABC. It says cloth-like. Oh my gosh. Oh. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. These are the best. Wow. Y is for Yankee. Then we have the 1-2 buckle my shoe rhyme at the back. Oh, such pretty pictures. Wow, love that one. Mother Goose, 1946. Has it right on the front of this one. And this is a cloth-like book too. This one's all scribbled up with pencil. Fun. Here we go. Pictures by Hope Champion. 1946. Oops, she fell right on the chicken. You get the little mice. Counting Rhymes. Oh, gosh. Florence Sarah Winship. 1944. So pretty and vibrant. There's just something about the art from these old books. One through 10, but it's backwards because it's in reverse. They're holding it up. We're behind them. A Child's Garden of Verses. I didn't even open this and look at it. I started flipping through them, and then I just picked up the whole pile to see how much she wanted for them. These books can get quite expensive, and I'm sure they're worth it, but she gave me a really good price, so I got them all. And this one is Child's Garden of Verses. Look at that one. One of my favorite poems. How do you like to go up in a swing? We had a rope swing at my house when I was growing up, and I loved this poem, and I'm sure I was reciting it while I was swinging. I liked the Autumn Fires poem too. I liked them all. So pretty. I think I'm just going to keep this in my collection. This is in good shape. So I think I won't even cut this one up. Well, it's got some tape and a tear on the back, but that's okay. Then we have Nursery Rhymes. (1944). This is Whitman Publishing Company. Many of these are from the Whitman Publishing Company. And many of them were owned by Barbara. There's naughty Georgie Porgy. The Animal Picture Book, 1946. So this is cute. It has the male, the female, the male, and the calf is here, the baby, and then what the calf says and what the cow says. And the same here. Well, we have the mare, the colt, Nicker, and Neigh. Oh, Billy Goat, Nanny Goat, Kid, and Bah. Look at how cute that is. Oh, these are so precious. Growl. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely book. And lastly, we have the Three Bears. And I got this at a flea market, but it was about that size. And I have some of those pages from this book pulled to possibly put into my book readers journals that I'm making. But now I have big pages of the same book. This is 19... Oh, I see. MCM XLI. 1951. Right? 61. Is that it? XLI. 41. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Ten is, well, X is 10, and then L is 50. So is it 61? Seems older than that. I think it is older than that. I'll have to look that one up. I was doing pretty good with my Roman numerals lately, but that one stumped me. The other one I had was in a little, like a plastic comb binding, because it has the little tears where it was pulled out. All right, that's the books. I have one. Oh, let's look at this one. This was the partial. I didn't find the book that it came with. Very, very cute. Love that. So I'm just going to count the partial ones as a book because it's probably just missing the cover. They don't have very many pages in them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a treasure trove. Plus these other fun books. I thought there was another book similar to this. I must not have grabbed that one. But I can always go back and see if it's still there if I want it. So I love all of these books. They are so old and so fun. I am really loving them. I don't know where she got them. Probably I won't find a lot more of books like this there, but she just happened to get some, I think, because she was pricing them when I was there the last time. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you will go on over to Jackie Jackie's shop, Rockwell Design Crafts, and I will link that below to check those out. And I hope that you will come back to see what else I'll be working on, especially the finished chicken journals. I'm so close. I was hoping to finish both of them today, but I don't know if I will be able to finish them both today, but hopefully by tomorrow, and then I can get the video done and get one in my shop and then move on to my other journals. So anyway, I hope you're having a great day and getting full of holiday cheer and getting ready for the holidays, and I will see you in the next video. Have a creative day today. Bye-bye.